Okay, so no fancy intro for this one because this is not a normal stream. Those of you who are quite perceptive might notice that well, my normal overlay is not here. Why is my head all wonky? Why is my head all wonky? My head's all wonky. Hang on a minute. Boop. Okay, right, my head is no longer wonky. Right. So, yeah, those of you who might notice, this isn't my normal overlay. So essentially this is, well, I'm going to be doing a live run in about roughly an hour. So we'll see how that goes. But I figured it'd probably be a good idea to warm up a little bit beforehand. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm just gonna jump in the weigh-in room, and just practice, I guess. I'll get about 2 runs in, I think, in the time I've got. I'll just first make sure that that is actually... Whoa, fireworks, hello. Right, I'm actually gonna go grab my shoes, so I'll be right back. And I should probably grab my drink while I'm over here, because that seems like, or it seems like it would be a good idea. Even though I haven't got that much of it. I'll top it up actually. Back in a sec. Right, I'm back. I have my drink, and I hope my game is still running. Am I still lined up? I'm still lined up. Cool. Perfect. Right. I need this open, I need that open. I need to be in the chat first, actually. Alright. Right, I am now in the chat, so hopefully they won't mind that. But, for now, I will bring this back up and I will do some practice runs, I suppose. Right. I can't see my audio balance. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're good. Right. Get all this clutter off my desk. Actually, I'm gonna silence this. Right, okay. Alright, let's call this one a slow run, I guess. Oh, okay. I'm going a long way then. Hi, Gumbasher. I would strongly recommend switching over to, obviously I've got my practice right now. Obviously, the link is at the bottom of the stream if you want to get involved with other people once we do eventually go live. Whoops. Oh dear. I've never done that before. Yay. In fact, actually, I've not done it like that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, get through the door. Oh, we might just we might be randomly dropped in on by someone from UKSM. One of the other staff members might just drop in and do audio checks with us partway through, which shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, just in case that happens. Oh, my computer is reminding me that I've got a thing coming up. Oops. Let me try that again. Hey, we got plenty of health. Don't need to worry about that. Swag. Maybe it should... During my actual run, should I just call out swag? I'll just call out the swag that I'm doing. Why not? Then it makes it a little bit more obvious as to why I screw up when I screw up when doing swag. Because I feel like I screw up a lot doing swag, but whatever. It makes it fun. And yeah, it's a marathon, but it's about fun at the end of the day. That notification being in the corner there is going to be a real issue. Hang on, let me just get a shot of that. Right. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, I completely forgot what the thing was. I need that. Oops. Ooh, I'm low on health. By, like, a scary amount. I mean, I'm used to low health here, but, that's cutting it a little fine. It's a good thing that he didn't attack me, and we're alright. Ooh, get out of my way. I don't like being this low on my health at this point, but whatever, we'll deal with it. This is a warm-up run after all. So yeah. Apologies if I sound any different or if the game, like the audio balancing is a little bit weird. They're gonna come in and do audio checks at some point anyway. But this is a completely different setup to how I normally stream, obviously, because it's intended to be restreamed. And if you're perceptive, you might notice my overlay is different. That's why. Could you imagine if we PB right before a marathon? That would be horrible. Hype. Oh, I didn't have to. I was gonna message you later, nearer the time. I swear I was gonna message you. I totally didn't forget. Sorry. Oh yeah, me spinning around and firing behind me there is a new strat that I come up with just to make that bit a little bit easier. You're welcome. Oh, whoops. That one was also a new strat I came up with that has not worked since I tried it, so I'm not going to be doing that anymore. Oh, I could have gotten some extra cells that are not cells, some extra shells and cells. Really easy, but oh well. Swag. Yeah, when it gets nearer the time, I'm going to post out on all the Discords that I know would be interested in this. Once we do actually get close to going live, and I won't be linking my own channel, I'll be linking UKSM. I would strongly suggest that once we do actually go live to go over there and chat, because that's the one I'm going to be paying most of attention to. Swag. Oh, that worked. Ooh, that swag worked out. That guy was freaking out. Goodness. Oh, ow. That guy's freaking out again. Oh my goodness, there is a lot in here. Like an unusual amount. How many am I going up against? What do you mean, how many am I going up against? Oh, I could have picked up extra shells again. I don't really need it. I should be alright. I've been lower. I've been lower on shells at this point. I should be alright. I just need to generally be careful of how much swag I'm spending my shells on. Come on. How many are taking part? Well, there's one running at the moment. The schedule should be somewhere on their stream. I'm not directly competing with anyone, if that's what you mean. It's just basically a case of me just completing this as quick as possible. Which, if you've seen any of my other speedrunning streams, doesn't happen all that often. Nope. But there's a fair few. There's a few. There's a few involved in this whole thing anyway. But, Get out of my way, please. Yeah, the shotgun is just basically the please move weapon. I'm gonna have to figure out how the hell I'm gonna go about describing everything. Oh, thank you. That was actually really useful. I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna go about explaining stuff, because this game goes by so quickly. It's oftentimes difficult to explain things. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you were asking who I'm up against, I'm against the clock and no one else. So I'll collect one of those on the way through. I'll collect the other one on the way back. Collect some rockets, because it's always good to have more rockets. Stun you. Like that. I think that guy that I killed earlier was the only person with shells, so I can just ignore everybody else. Oop. Whoops. Ah, that was quick. Cool, cool, cool. Oh god, they're gonna chase me through here, aren't they? I'm gonna end up getting tagged. They followed me. I'm gonna end up getting tagged. Oh, there's only one of them. It should be fine. Right, save here, because the last couple of times I messed this up, I screwed up my splits. So, ooh, okay, that was kind of messy, but we did it. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, no! I got thrown off the side by the game. Right, let's, try and... saved it. Haha. Expert save. Well, at least we managed to save that one somehow. That was close. I very nearly ran out of quad and invincibility. If I had lost my quad and invincibility down there, that would have absolutely been the end of it. Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Yes, I did just go through those lasers. I've made it a rule for me to just say that every time I do that trick. And look at that, we got the perfect number of rockets. Got him. That was also swag, by the way. Okay, and that's the big rocket jumping segment out of the way. I mean, we do rocket jump later, but that's the big, like... Oh, wait, hang on, I forgot about this bit. Okay, we'll just jump it. Jumping it never works. Jumping it never works. Well, there's the run gone, but oh well. This is a practice run anyway, it doesn't matter. It's gonna confuse my splits a little bit, I think, because... Oh no, actually, that's the last level, so it won't confuse my splits. I forgot to rocket again. Oh well. Did it that time. You might also be thinking, why don't I do that every time? Well, I've tried that before, but I found that those platforms don't always start in the same place. Depends on how long I take to get through the first bit, I think. I haven't actually spent any time checking, but I found that that's not consistent, so I just tend to default to using the rocket launcher to get across that gap. It's just more consistent, or at least it seems to be. Thank you. That's my next injection of shotgun shells. Woo. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't want them to be in the way. Please get out of my way. Yes, please. Move. 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 Thank you. Well, there goes every little bit of spare health and armor that I had. Oh, come off it. Oh, I probably should have picked up that other health. This could be a problem. Oh, we're alright. We're strong. We know what we're doing. Oh yeah, by the way, every time you see me look over here, it's because I'm looking at my splits. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I got stuck on the last one. Here we go. The Hall of Fallen Speedrunners. I call it the Hall of Fallen Speedrunners because of the noises these people are making. It'll become obvious. Just have a listen and let it sink in for a bit. Have you figured it out yet? Oh dear. I got caught on the wall. Get out of my way. Nope. Oh, get out of my way. You hecked my run right up now. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, that works. That'll do. Oh my god, there are so many things. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that first one. Oh, by the way, for those of you who have seen me speedrun this game before, I've decided, cause what I used to do for this is I used to kill these guys before coming in here and making the jumps because it worked out a little bit faster, at the time. However, if you can just jump across without killing them first, it does actually help. One sec. Ow, I didn't mean to land on that. Thank you. So, what I used to do was kill those guys because they used to interrupt my jumps, and it just made it easier. However, it wasted a whole bunch of time by actually killing the 3 guys. So, instead, I decided to stop being a granny and just jump past, figure out some way to jump past them. Generally what I aim for is I aim for that wall at the corner so that I land on the platform next to the thing. Oh, I didn't pick up the armor. Okay, fine. I really wanted that armor. That armor would have been real nice. Oh well, we're gonna get armor later, so... Oh, whoops. Don't fall in the water! Damn it. Falling in the water just makes it slower to get through here. That's all it does. It doesn't really cause a problem. It just takes longer. Oh, hello. Come on. Is my aim off? Come on. Right, okay. There we go. Now I have wasted all of my bullets, but I got the cells I was after. Oh god, there are guys. Woo! That was a little risky, but oh well. This is a practice run, it doesn't matter. Oof, he almost came in the room as well. Yeah, I'm not doing myself any favors by screwing up. Oh, I didn't pick up the rockets. Oh well. There's that armor I talked about. Ow. Oh, we got some bonus cells. Lovely. Not that we really need it because we got so many cells already. But that's always nice to have more brain cells. Swag. Got him. And we didn't get hugged this time. Lovely. Yeah, this, that jump is kinda a little tricky to get sometimes. Get out of my way. Let me get. Oh, oh, I nearly missed that. Come on. How dare you? And we got so many shotgun shells that I shouldn't need to get any shotgun shells for the rest of the game. That's lovely. Actually, we've got an unrealistically high number of shells. What the hell? How have I got so many? I must have just been being more careful with my usage, I guess. Oops. This is a little sketchy. Nope. Let's try that again. Alright, that works. Out of my way. Why are you still there? Right, let's go. Right, now, I'm gonna actually wait a little bit longer. Just for safety. Usually what you have to do is you have to wait until that alarm starts. Because if you leave that area too early, the trigger never activates that opens the shields. Oh, get off. Right, there we go. Come on. But that big guy that stood in the door, if you go too quick through that room, he is in the doorway, and it's really difficult to move him specifically. So, I wait a little extra time until the thing actually explodes, and that guarantees that he'll be out of the doorway by the time I get there. Right, let's see if we get the quick cycle. There's a cycle you can get with the lift. Okay, well, it's not gonna happen. All right, we'll do the slow route then. Actually, we'll try BFG. We'll see how this does. Ah, oh, nearly. I'm not gonna try it again. Come on, get over. Right, okay, final boss time. It's like the easiest final boss in any game ever. There we go. That's time. 23, almost 23 flat. That's actually not too bad. For how much I got wrong. That's not too bad. It's definitely underestimate. I think I was a little bit over generous with my estimate. It probably should have been something like 25 minutes or 24:30. But, given how some of my marathon runs have gone previously, I've been generous with my estimate. So, yeah, oh god, what is my estimate? I should probably remember this, shouldn't I? I'm fairly sure it's, oh, excuse me. I'm fairly sure it's, 26 minutes. I'm fairly sure. Yeah, it's 26 minutes. 26 minutes is very, very generous for this run. However, like I say, given how some of my other marathon speedruns have gone, I'm willing to give it a little extra time. Let me just check Discord, make sure people aren't trying to talk to me. No, it's fine. Right, okay. Right. Right, okay. I can see everything. I should probably move my Discord over to my other screen, actually. In fact, I'm going to do that. Whoop. Just so that I can see when people are trying to talk to me, because I'm currently muted in there. Chair. I need a new chair. I need a new chair. This chair's horrible. This chair is old and worn out. Though, to be honest, it was a second-hand office chair when I got it, and I didn't give any, well, I didn't pay anything for this, so I can't really complain too much until I get myself a chair, and then I can complain about it. Right, so I guess we can go again. I think I have enough time for another run. Oh, actually, 23. Yeah, I have plenty of time for another run. Ooh, did I gold some of those? Let's see. Did I gold any of those? I did gold one of them. I seem to have been really good with the gold splits recently for some reason. I'm not sure why. But, okay. Right, here we go. But yeah, I'm just going through and strategically stunning people, at least for the beginning levels. Most of this beginning bit is just like strategically stunning people and trying not to get hit too much. Oh, oh, oh. He says as he immediately starts getting hit by everything. Okay, we're off to a good start. Okay, we have enough health. Enough health. Swag. I don't want to know how close I was to falling off that, by the way. But, just, let me think that I was way off. Okay, that actually worked out really well. Ooh, I nearly fell short of that. Ooh! Okay. Come on. Come on. Get your act together, Blue. I am gonna end up accidentally kneeing that, so I'm gonna move that back. Ooh, come on. Oh no. Oh, my health, come on. We didn't get the early box. Oh well, that means this is gonna be a 0. Or not? Where the hell did I save time there? How did I save time there? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but how did I save time? Oh, maybe I didn't have to do multiple jumps. Maybe that's what it were. Okay, fine, whatever. I was gonna say, because I could have sworn I lost time on that. I'm gonna be dangerous and not go for the extra health. Because, whoa! Okay. We're kind of on a sketchy amount of health, so I'm gonna grab that extra health. Yes, I did remove that. How nice of you to notice. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not gonna risk having that reward redeemable while I'm actually doing a live run for a marathon, because that's gonna look real stupid if I get right to the end of the run and then have to reset. Although it would make a very, very good bit, I don't think the UKSM peeps would be very happy with me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, content, right? Ooh, come on. There we go. I wasn't quite spamming right. Oh. Come on. I've had problems with that guy for some reason recently. For some reason, he's just not wanted to die on the first hit. I don't know why. Ooh. I heard those missiles. More swag. Hey, how's that for swag? It's completely unnecessary, but it's swag. Who cares? It's fun. This is supposed to be fun. I thought someone was going to hold the door open for me. That would have been nice. Oh well, alas. I'll have to open it myself. Oh, and same thing here. How are we for rockets, actually? Oh. I was just curious. I'll check in a sec. I'll have time to check in a sec. Oh, wait, hang on. What am I talking about rockets? I don't even have the rocket launcher yet. Alright, never mind. I won't have any rockets in. Oh, come on. Down. There you go. I like how I keep holding down the movement keys really hard, as if to say, run faster, damn it. I don't know why I do that. I just sometimes subconsciously do that. It's just like, if you press the button down harder, he'll run faster. No, that's not how it works. I wish that was how it works, but then again, if it did work like that, I'd end up breaking my hand every time I speedrun, which wouldn't be a good thing. I kind of need my hand to do certain things, like speedrun and work, and, you know, lots of lovely, wholesome stuff like that. Ooh, thread the needle between those two dudes. Right, I'm absolutely fine for shells, and alright. I kind of screwed that one up, but it's nice that it let us through without any issues. Out of my way. Oh, get out of my way. No, you're in my way. You're bothering me. Come on. Yeah, sometimes they're quick to be destroyed, sometimes they're not. It just depends on what sort of luck you get with your chain gun spread, I guess. Because there is a slight spread to the chain gun, but it depends on how lucky you are. Oh, we're gonna get both of them. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna get both of them. That sucks. Oh, okay, it's fine. And we're good. Whoops, I did that a little bit too early. I didn't see how many rockets we had. How many rockets do we have? 9. A little short. Just gonna have to be a little bit careful with my rockets. I'm gonna try and run past it. Okay, I can save a rocket there. But I do not like the number of rockets I have. Save another rocket there. Oh, it's fine. We're fine for rockets now. Oh, God. I got pushed to the side. Hello? Cool. Sometimes I get a boost off that, sometimes I don't. Depends on what sort of mood the game's in. Ah, missed the early cycle. Oh well. In fact, that may not be an early cycle. That might just be me getting to the thing too early. Like being too quick, because sometimes that's a thing that happens. Oh, okay, that worked out. Ooh. Okay, we got through there pretty painlessly, but now we got to get back through there. And that's usually difficult. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, no drama. No drama. Come on. Ooh. Just about. Okay. I think that grenade went off way too early. Oh, no, it didn't. I must have timed that just perfect, which is strange. You don't really want to do it with that. You want to give yourself some leeway there, because if the grenade goes off too early, then it takes an extra couple of seconds to kill that guy. You're worried that Spit and Amper are going to tear apart a model you're making? I don't know how I can... I don't know what response I should be giving to that. Because I don't know what it is you're referring to. So... Is it a car by any chance? Oh, you're modeling a truck with no C, just a truck. Alright. They might do. You could always make the case that it's a cyber truck and then they'll both leave it alone. Just food for thought. Yeah, sci-fi armored truck, therefore you don't have to worry about, whatever rules they'll bring up. Where's the engine? It's electric. Why isn't it streamlined? Doesn't need to be. No atmosphere. Missiles could get through that armor. It's got an energy shield. Duh. Right now I just need to keep him off the platform. I didn't do very well at that, but whatever. Ah, get out of my way. I'd prefer if you didn't fall in the water, you scrub. Oh no, I need the cells. Give me the cells. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello. Have anyone done sound checks for you yet?
No, not yet. I've just been in here chilling and warming up.
No, that's fine. Do you want me to do them for you now?
Yeah, sure. I'm already live and doing stuff. So I don't know why I've got my blaster out, actually. Did I change to that? I can't remember.
So, there's an advert playing in the front.
Oh. Well, hopefully the advert sounds proper. But,
well, I haven't got the sound on it.
Oh. Right, so get some extra shells, get that guy out of the way. Ow. Glass. Kill. Jump, jump, jump. Which is pretty much the way this game goes. It's just like run, jump, stun, run, jump, 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 stun, jump, jump, jump.
Yeah, I think I've seen this game. It's the Speedrun type thing, so I know what it is.
I'm fairly sure I've done it before.
Yes.
Oh.
I think you might need to bring Discord up slightly. I can't do it myself very well.
Okay, one sec. Oh.
Hang on a minute.
It's entirely possible that my Discord might be quiet because I've changed my Discord setup a little bit. Oops. Okay. Right, I'll
Yeah, that could be it.
Sorry.
Sorry, I just have to blow my nose for a minute. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Discord is still a bit low.
Okay.
We're just raising it slightly.
I'll raise it a smidge. Just a sec. Right, Discord. Oh, I hope this is actually capturing the right device as it happens. Oh dear. Oh yeah, it's just capturing my... You can hear Discord, it's just quiet, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear it, it's just quiet.
Okay, right, I've turned it up a bit.
Let me hear it again, hold on a minute.
Right, okay, so final level. Let's see if we get the quick cycle, the thing that I want to get. that isn't Bro Blue you hear. That's InstaSim you're hearing. He's doing my audio check.
Oh, hi.
That's
IT Berry M.
that's not Blue Bro. That's Insta Bro. Oh.
Yeah, it's just so checks the UKSM. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, maybe Discord could just do it raising air. This was like, I don't know.
Is it sounding good now? Oh, I'm gonna do something in a sec that's gonna be really painful to me. I am not gonna end my run here because I'm going a full 100 and sorry. Ooh, jeez, get away from the button. So I'm actually gonna on purpose sabotage my run here because on a practice run before UKSM, I'm now going about a minute and a half under my PB, and I don't really want a PB right before a marathon run. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump around a little bit and talk so you can. I can't remember. Did you say Discord's fine now? Huh?
Hang on. Hello.
Hello. Oh, actually, I guess I could visit the bonus room. I did this before as a donation incentive, but I've not done it since because it seemed like a really insignificant thing.
Yeah, I can hear Discord. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I've had this with you before, where it's just really low for some reason.
I mean, I can turn it up further than that.
Yeah, you can turn it up just a little bit further. I don't know why it is. Give it another try. Hold on.
I'll give it a. Whoops. Come on, get out of the water. Thank you.
Hello, test 1, 2, 3.
Hang on, I need to turn it up just a little bit more. Blink. Right, that's up about as far as it will go.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
that's better. There we go.
Yeah, better. Ow. Right, okay. Now I'm going to end the run.
So your moderator IT Berrien said not many have managed to say that name right, Lamau. Does that mean I've said it right or have I said it wrong?
How did you say it the first time?
IT Berrien.
IT Berry. I've not heard that one before. No, usually his name is initially pronounced it Berrien, but it be Ryan. I keep telling him he needs to capitalize his name, but he will not do it because it's funny to see if people actually say it right. Yeah, there you go.
I thought the name was somewhat related to working in IT or something. I was thinking.
No, I'm the one who does that. 23:32. Oh, I'm under my PB again. Darn it. Oh well.
Oh no. I wish. HB Ryan is an artist.
It'd be the artist.
It's be the artist.
Ooh. Well, that's slightly comforting that my warm-up went so significantly under my PB. I think I might have been a little bit generous with my estimate, though, as I was saying to my stream before, given how some of my past marathon runs have gone, I'm willing to be a little bit generous. We don't like people going overestimate. Unless Matt's padded the schedule with enough setup time.
My run went 44 seconds above estimate.
Above estimate. Above estimate.
By 44 seconds.
Goodness, look at that. A full 2 minutes on the final boss fight. Yeah, that's not going to come off as a suspicious set of splits at all, is it? Hey, careful, S'more. Careful how much you praise him, but just generally careful. Oh god, what time is it?
Your run is supposed to start in a minute.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so it's at this point I'm gonna tell I'm gonna open the UKSM chat and say to my chat, go over there. Leave here, go over there, because that's where you want to be watching this.
Let's just have a look to see how far they are in the current run. Oh, I think they're finishing up now, actually, because I just saw someone leave the run.
Ah, right, okay. I need the chat to be open like that. There we go.
Yeah, they finished the last run, so they're going on to the next run.
Yeah, so the link is at the bottom of the stream, but for those that that either aren't watching or can't read, it's twitch.tv/UKSM live. Go over there, because that's the chat I'm going to be watching most of. So, go do that.
If I send the Twitch link in your chat, will that cause me to... Yes, it will.
Oh, what? Allow me, if I can type fast enough. Oh, I almost typed my own link. What's the point of that? There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, go there. I'll see you all over there.
Blue, that is so fucking cool.
Oh, goodness Christ. What?
That is so cool.
Oh, what, this?
Yes.
This is what I usually stream with. Or it is now.
It's great. I love it.
I was kind of worried about that because I wasn't sure how it was going to go off. But
Oh, I didn't realise that was actually animated and actually following whatever you were saying.
Ash wants to know who made it.
What? Well, the software that makes it.
No, the model.
Oh, the model I retextured, but the model is a Hobkin by a guy called Hobbit. But I've retextured it so the colors are different to match my actual character.
Yeah, no, we both really like it. It's the first time anything like this has been done for UKSM, and I think it. Yeah, I thought we would have had something like this already as well, but it's very cool. Right. Should we get this party started?
Yes, let's. I have everything. Oh, I need to have everything open.
Sounds like we already sound pretty similar. Looks like InstaSim did a good job setting things up. Good job, Insta.
You're welcome.
I've just got to change the settings on the stream info, and then I'll be ready whenever you are.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go silent because I have stuff to do. So speak to you guys in a bit.
All right, see you, Insta.
All right, see ya. Yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go whenever. Not to Oh, we're not live already, are we?
No, we are not.
All right, not to put too much not to put too much of an expectation on me for this run, but I did have to just purposefully sabotage one of my warm-up runs just now, because it was going a minute and a half under estimate, or under PB rather, and I didn't really want to PB before
goodness.
UKSM.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
yeah, that surprised me as well. So I just hung around in the final boss room for about 2
Is it
minutes.
you that's PB'd before a UKSM before, or is it someone else?
I think I might have beaten my unofficial PB. I have two
Right.
because technically the one I have on speedrun.com is my official one, but I have an unofficial. Oh no, sorry, I would have beaten my official one because my unofficial one is lower than that. It's on my split counter, but I wasn't recording when I got it, so
Well,
it
good
doesn't
luck.
count. Well, hopefully this goes well. If this goes well, then we'll have another PB.
Right, I'll move us up to the runner's room, and we can start.
Okay, ready when you are.
Hello everyone, welcome back to UKSM Online. We are keeping things going nice and fast with Blue Rail playing Quake 2 in the easy any percent category. Before I do throw things over to Blue, do remember that we are trying to raise money for the fantastic COVID aid. If you don't know what COVID aid are all about, essentially, while a lot of people across the world have already written the coronavirus pandemic off as if it doesn't even matter anymore, there are still people all over the world that are suffering greatly from the after effects of that pandemic. Whether it be people suffering from long COVID, whether it be people who have lost a family member due to the disease, or whether it be people who are too vulnerable to enjoy the lives that they had before the pandemic hit out of fear of still getting the virus to this very day. These are all types of people that COVID aid are trying to help. So, if you can donate, !donate in the chat, or scan the barcode on the stream layout, or even go down below the stream layout to the Tiltify widget that is below our stream. That's 3 separate ways that you can donate. With all of that said, let's hand things over to Blue. Whenever you're ready, you can begin your run, and just remember to give me a countdown.
Yep, sure. Right, so those of you who haven't seen me here before, my name is Blue Rail. I primarily speedrun this, Quake 2. Easy any percent is just complete the game as fast as possible in the easy difficulty. It's fairly straightforward. A lot of jumping around, a lot of stunning things. I will try my best to explain some of the things as I'm doing it, but this game is very fast-paced, so if I miss stuff, I apologize. If you got any questions, throw them in the chat, and if I get the chance, I'll try and answer some of those. But I'm pretty much ready, so 3, 2, 1, go. So immediately, the first thing I'm showing off already is is how to get caught on walls, but also how to bunny hop, and I just double jumped off a barrel, and I didn't jump high enough on that, so I'll go the long way around. Come on. So the beginning of this is just basically a whole bunch of running around and making sure things don't get in your way, which is why I'm using the blaster just to stun things usually. Don't really need to kill them, just need to make sure they stop in place just so that they don't get in your way later. I'm going to be picking up a quad damage and the machine gun. These are going to be really useful. The machine gun more useful until I get the super shotgun. I remembered to save. Okay, we didn't get burned this time. So I have a... Oh dear. Okay, so I'm a little low on health because of that. Sometimes he throws grenades, sometimes he doesn't. This time he chose to throw grenades because obviously he knows it's a marathon run and wants to try and trip us up at every turn. But I'm not going to let that faze me because I'm actually higher on health than I'm used to being here, weirdly. Usually I don't pick up the bonus, or usually I don't go out of my way to pick up the bonus health there, because usually I don't need it. But on this occasion, I do need it. We're going to pick up another quad. I'm picking up a lot of quads and not really using them. That's because I'm going to need them later. So, super shotgun. One of the most useful tools in this entire game because it allows us to move things. Oops. I'm going to do that the long way, I think. Okay. That's the long way. It means I lose a lot more health. Ooh, I am quite low on health. I might have to go for some bonus health, actually. Or, no, I'm going to go for bonus health because this is a marathon and I don't really want things to go wrong. So I'm going to get some bonus health, and now we have way more health than we actually need, which is perfect. At the expense of, like, 5 or so-ish seconds, we'll get a bit of extra health. Just makes the next bit safer, because this bit is incredibly dangerous. Quad damage is dangerous, but we got through it. And that also means we have a lot more spare health to be able to go through the next bit. Oh god, don't hit me. Oh god, don't hit me again. Right, okay, so like I say, the super shotgun is the most useful thing it's good for. Is number one, dealing quite a lot of damage at close range, but it's also good for moving things out of the way. Here's a strategy. I'm going to drop all my bullets there, and I'm going to climb under the door. So just to quickly explain that little trick, what I did was I dropped all my bullets underneath the door. Now, since the bullet boxes, or the ammo boxes rather, are living entities with health, I think, they take damage as the door pushes against them, but the side effect of that is that it also holds the door open, because usually what you'd have to do in there is to essentially, you go in there, the door closes behind you, you defeat a mini boss, and then leave again after pressing a keyboard that he's standing in front of. But by putting the bullets underneath the door, it just means we don't have to kill that guy. And therefore saving an unnecessary waste of time. Because, you know, we're all about time efficiency here. I didn't kill that guy, so he might come back later. I've got plenty of shotgun shells. Oh, God. I have a nasty habit of falling off of that and down into the water. I nearly did it then, but unfortunately, my speed running skills didn't allow me to fall. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be boastful because it's going to end up biting me later. So I just did a strategy that I actually came up with yesterday there. When I went through that doorway, I turned around and I shot the guy behind me. It didn't quite work out exactly how it usually does, but what that normally does is it just delays that guy a little bit, and he doesn't, or he ends up not being quite so close to me and get me stuck in that room with the quad damage. I came up with that literally yesterday, so oh, just to explain what I'm doing here, because this isn't how you're supposed to do this. You notice I did the whole barrel boosting thing earlier to get up to that platform. What that allowed me to do was to enter that level that I just left, to enter that level backwards, and get the keycard that you're supposed to get at the end of that level. But like I say, I entered the level going backwards, therefore I get it straight away. It means you don't have to go through the sewers and do that whole annoying bit. Let's see if we can get some swag here. Kind of. And then I got stuck, so it was pointless. Never mind. I was practicing my swag earlier, and that went fine for both of the warm-up runs I did. But of course, marathon run, oh well. As I was saying earlier on my warm-up runs, it's just fun at the end of the day. You play this game a lot. You play through this game a lot, and you look for things to make it a little different to just doing the same, like, super serious, run, like, multiple times. Oh, he held the door open for me. Nice. That does, that often means that, a lot of the time there's a thing that speedrunners say is that a game is difficult when you're learning it, and then gets easier as you get better at it, and then you start to get bored and you start to mess around during the run, and then it starts to become hard again. And that was a case of that here. Now, here is the first, like, boss, or, like, proper mini-boss that we're gonna fight. It's this big tank thing, and it can be really scary. It's got a giant chain gun on one arm and a rocket launcher on the other shoulder. So, if you get on the wrong side of it, it can be really scary, and it's dead. So we're just gonna go down here and continue on like nothing happened. He's a fun one. Yeah, quad damage is extremely powerful in this game. So. Right, now, this is the mines. This is the level I love the most. So, let's see how this goes. Oh, come on. Come on. Whoa, no! Okay. That sucks. Don't mind this. This is why I love this level so much. So, yeah, you remember how I said I like this level? This is why I like this level. Because there's a lot of ways you can fall off or do it wrong, and it'll cause problems for you endlessly. Right, so... that skips a whole, that skips an elevator ride that takes a while, generally. Come on. My guy needs to move a little bit quicker. Can we get through? No, of course not. Oh, we got through on the second try. That's fine. That's pretty good. And we got caught. And we made it. Yay. First try. So I'm going to get him out of the way. Here I need to kind of pay attention to my shotgun shells. I'll get some from him. And I'll get these on the way through here. I'll have to pick those up on the way back. But I pick up the shells on the way through and the shotgun on the way back. That gives me a bunch of ammo. Come on. I'm out of time slightly. I'm going to need my chain gun for the next bit. Now, it's kind of hit and miss this next bit, whether I hit the red bars promptly or not. I did. Okay, that was pretty quick. Ooh, dear. Oh, they're both going to follow me through here now, aren't they? I think they're both going to follow me, which means I'm probably going to take a hit. Or neither of them are going to go through. That's cool. That's cool. That's what we want. Now I'm going to save here because the last time I messed up here, it screwed up my splits completely. Or messed up my splits completely. Sorry, UKSM. Okay, that was good. Get in the water. So, ooh, we have plenty of rockets. That's a good sign. Come on, get out of my way. I'm going to try something a little extra. Okay, it worked. Perfect. That's just a small time save. It just saves that elevator ride in the middle there. Okay. Right, we're well on our way now. Like, 10 minutes in. Now, this is on the lead up to one of my favorite levels. However, if I'm low on rockets at any point during... Alright. I've not done that in a while. Oh, come on. Right, so. That's gonna look really weird, like that. I promise I did go under those. But, it just looked like I went through them. But I promise I went under them. There's just going to be a bunch of me, rocket jumping around. Not really... Oh, okay. Not really a lot for me to say. So if you've got anything to say at this point, go right ahead. Because it's just going to be a bunch of me jumping around and apparently failing to rocket jump. Okay. I'll do this again. Yeah. If you've got anything to say, go right ahead.
No donations as of right now, but I would like to remind everyone watching at the moment that if you do want to donate, you can do !donate in the chat. you can scan the barcode on the screen with your phone camera. Or, if you were feeling really spicy, you could go down below the stream and interact with the Tiltify widget, which will allow you to donate there as well. We're trying to raise money for COVID Aid, a fantastic charity all about giving support to people still dealing with the after effects of the coronavirus pandemic. It's truly a fantastic charity and well deserving of your support, so please do donate if you can.
I forgot how loud I have my Discord turned up at the moment. It actually kind of spooked me, so apologies for that. Not your fault or anything. That's my fault. But, right, I need to rocket jump across here. But, of course, I'm out of rockets, apparently. So, yeah, we're out of rockets. I've got plenty of shells. Okay, I just need to figure out what I actually need to worry about. Sometimes this happens to the map. I don't know why. But, right. This level is... This one's a fun one, because this one introduces us to... Or this one will introduce us to the primary use of the BFG. It's a big flying gun. And that's exactly... It's used exactly as the name suggests, actually, as it happens. So... For those of you who've seen this before, you know the drill with this, but... oh, I have no rockets, that's right. Yeah, I was supposed to have rockets there, but, alas. Doing this bit would be really difficult without rockets. Right, okay, so here's where I'm going to use it. I'm also going to show off a little trick. Oops, not that. Right, so watch this. So what's supposed to happen in there is you're supposed to go to the left and go through 2 maps, and then go through the right and go through 2 maps, and then that destroys the reactor and blows open that door. However, if you fall down that specific point in the map, for some reason there's just a trigger there that opens the door. Don't know why. I'm not entirely sure why, but I think some people, myself included, theorized it was a dev feature that just got accidentally left in the game. Don't know, don't care. It's there. We're going to abuse it. So. So we're going in from 2 of my favorite units to one of the weirdest. It's not my most hatred, but it is definitely one of the weirdest, because there are a lot of small hallways where it is very, very easy to get caught up on things. Okay, I'll skip that. God damn it. Out my way. But yeah, like I say, very thin hallways. If you look at how thin these rooms are, it is incredibly easy to get caught up on stuff in here. So hopefully we can just go over most of it, but the likelihood is we're going to get caught on a lot of it. But you'll see me doing a lot of jumping over things, because it's just the best way to get through. So that's what I'm going to do. Come on. I don't know why he got stuck there. That doesn't usually happen, but whatever, we'll deal with it. So you're about to see the BFG in action in a little bit. Spoilers, sorry. But you're gonna see the BFG in action again in a little bit, but not just yet. First, I need to hit these 2 switches, and sometimes getting off this ramp is a little bit sketchy, but it's all right. We did it. So here's the BFG again. Oh, just short. Okay. There's one, and there's going to be another one of those in a second. Oh, I got caught on the light. See? There's so much in the scenery to get caught on. Right, okay, now this is now we're escaping from this level. And this is one of the ways in which it's horrible, because now everything, since we haven't been killing things, it is intended for you to go back and forth through those levels, but it's also intended for you to actually kill the things that are in there as you're going through. But since I don't have time for that, a lot of stuff stacks up, and therefore It's there's a lot of things in those hallways. So coming up is a little bit of a change to the run. If you've seen me run this game here before, you'll maybe notice the difference. But through here, what I would usually do is I would use my chain gun to take out these 3 flying guys, but I decided recently that that's actually a granny strat, and that I will actually do it properly. And now I can't seem to... There we go. So what I used to do was kill those guys so they weren't in my way, but I decided that that takes too long. So what I will do instead is just go around them like you're supposed to and stop being a wuss. So here's how you get high in the sky without the BFG. And that's called quad damage and 1 rocket. Oh, don't get stuck. Come on. So now more rocket jumping, but this is actually a skip. Oh, come on, get up, get up. 1, 2. So ignore the yellow messages in the top corner. I've just confused the game massively. So what I did, or what you're supposed to do in this level is you're supposed to go up here, and you see that wheel on the side there? There's 2 of them in this area, and you're supposed to hit both of them, then going to that room that was behind the bars and destroy the computers on both sides. However, they didn't think to put any glass in those bars, so I just shot the computers from the outside. So, yeah, a little bit of poor forward planning from the Strog there, but whatever. Oh, did I mention that the main antagonist, these aliens are all called Strog? Did I mention that? Probably not. Right, that's pretty good. I just need 2 sets of cells, or sorry, 2 sets of cells from them, 1 from him. Some extra shells, that'd be nice. There we go. And now I can hide. You're not supposed to be able to survive this here, but if you just hid right underneath this door, you are just out of range of their explosions and they don't hurt you. You're supposed to be inside or under the rocks when those rockets hit, but if you're just underneath that door, you're fine. The range on those rockets is a little bit strange. Right, so, the palace. There are a couple of sketchy strategies in here. So, ooh, don't fall in the lava, please. By the way, I've been focused so much on running this game, I haven't even asked. Is everybody enjoying this so far? Oh, so obviously, it was said before, or I said it just earlier, that there are some sketchy strats in here. One of them is, it's in the next level. You're gonna see, you'll see what I mean. There's a room with a bunch of control panels in. I'm not gonna go straight to it here, but swag. I'm not gonna go directly to it because I'm gonna kind of go over it. You'll see in a sec. You'll see. But I'm gonna quickly grab a secret quad here if I didn't run out of mouse map. So here's the room I was talking about. I'm just gonna go over that guy. I actually got that first time. That's not as easy of a jump as I just made it look. So I need this guy out of the way so I can hit this, and then I gotta wait a little bit. BFG. Thank you. I'm gonna go up and over. So now, what I'm basically doing in this level is I'm gonna be disabling their communications laser. You'll see it in a sec. But it's this purple beam in the middle of this next room here. This thing. I grab this CD, and what I'm gonna do is, with that data spinner I picked up earlier, see, I should have been explaining this as I was doing it, but I've done this so many times, it just doesn't... I just kind of forget that this game has a story. But, I'm gonna take the spinner that I got earlier with the CD that I just got now, and I'm going to reprogram the CD and put it in the computer behind that platform that just closed. And essentially that's going to knock out the communications laser. Now I'm going to go for a little bit of a safer strat in a sec. Oops. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's more awkward getting up to that the second time than it is the first time sometimes. But, we're going to disable the communications laser. And what I would usually do is wait until the alarm starts and then start moving. However, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wait 2 seconds after the alarm starts and then start moving. There's a big guy in the next hallway that is right in the doorway if I go immediately. And if he's in the doorway, this guy, it causes massive problems because you can't get to the side of him, so there's no way you can really move him out of the way. It's just all around a bad time. So, we're going into the final boss room. This boss is, how do I really explain? There's so many things that he does. He's got a BFG for a start. He's got a BFG. His head is a railgun. He has a power loader, think alien style. He has a power loader that has 2 chain guns on it. It's really scary. So, you'll see me try to take it on in a second. Ooh, don't fall off. Did we get fast? Yes, we just made it. Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, follow me, human, yeah, 4, okay. And now we're in the boss room. So you're going to see in a sec, he has this power loader with the 2 chain guns on it. So here he is. Look at this. This guy is scary. So that's the first stage done. His power loader's now dead. So I'm going to just put a grenade here. Don't mind me. There's the railgun. He has a blaster as well. BFG, he's dead. So now, 3, 2, 1, time. There we go. That's Quake 2. Hope you all enjoyed. As quick as it started, it's quickly ended. So, what was my RTA time?
I think I was a couple of seconds late.
Okay.
Because I was just spoonfulling a big bit of chicken curry into my face. But I've got 24:02 down.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking specifically for RTA is because when we time this normally when we're doing runs, we time it by IGT. RTA meaning real-time attack and IGT meaning in-game time. Basically removes those loading times between the levels where I was just sat looking down at the level. So, sorry, what did you say that was again?
What I got was 24:02, but again, I do think I was a few seconds late.
Okay, so for those interested, the in-game time was 22 minutes 55:03, which actually, fun fact, is, and you're all gonna love this, I hope, is exactly 6.9 seconds below my previous personal best. So that is a PB by 6.9% seconds. So nice. But yeah, that's Quake. I do run this on my Twitch channel every so often. Though mostly I'm a variety streamer. If you want to check it out, it's twitch.tv/BlueRail. Same spelling as my name. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck to the runners after me. Oh, and donate to charity.
Definitely donate to charity and definitely get ready for the next run, which once again is going to be some zombie slaying goodness. We're returning to the cursed halls of Resident Evil. This time, Resident Evil 3 with Liam MMC90 playing in light mode. I don't know why I said Liam MMC90. It's Liam MC90 playing in light mode. We'll be back when that is scheduled to start at 8:31. So see you very soon. We are clear.
Oh,
Thanks. That was great.
I need water.
You need water. Yeah, sorry, you caught me let's say, right in the middle when I was taking a bite of dinner.
No worries.
So I apologise about that.
Oh well, 6.9 seconds is not quite the 1 minute 30 I was behind on the last run I did. Literally, it was the run I was doing when InstaSim came in to do the sound checks.
Yeah, but it was very funny.
Oh yeah. That's the first time I've ever had to purposefully kill a run.
Hopefully, well, that means that you'll probably get another PB very quickly.
Yeah, hope so. I mean, a lot of my other runs had died to chokes at some point, but most of the actual individual parts were significantly under, just not all at the same time, unfortunately. But yeah, keep pushing it, and maybe that'll be a 22-minute run instead of 23.
That'd be pretty sick.
I'll try and save
slowly
it.
Closing in on that world record.
Yeah, slow but steady, and hopefully maybe I'll save it for UKSM.
Oh, now that would be a day.
Hey.
Right, I've got to go set up with Liam.
Yep, no worries.
But have a good evening.
Yep, see you later.
See you.
So, my chat. How was that? So, yeah, a nice record. Though I am a little sad, and it's ever so slightly bittersweet. It is ever so slightly bittersweet. For those of you who weren't here when I was practicing earlier, I had a run that was going a full minute 30 under my PB, which is phenomenal for this game. That's absolutely phenomenal. However, because it was a warm-up run before a marathon run, I decided, rather reluctantly, to purposefully kill that run and hung around in the final boss room for about 2 minutes, so it went 30 seconds over my PB. So it's kind of sad that I had to kill that run, but then again, if I didn't kill that run, we wouldn't have had such a nice PB here. So, yeah, I did mean to post out on Discord, however, Matt arrived a little quicker than I had expected. So, sorry that I didn't post this out. However, I will be uploading the VOD for this specifically pretty soon. I swear to God I will get through my backlog of VODs and upload them to my VODs channel. I swear to God I will do that. I just need to find the time where I can sacrifice basically my entire internet connection for it. So I need to plan some stuff that I can do offline while my VODs are uploading, because I have basically no internet while that's happening. So, we got a PB live on UKSM, that's nice. But given the fact that we had a warm-up run that went so far under estimate, I'm confident that we can make this a sub-22 speedrun. It's possible. If that did anything, I didn't get that PB, but if it did anything, it proved to me that it is definitely possible. And as painful it was to kill that run, we've got somewhere to aim for. We will get sub 22, which means I actually have an incentive to play this more often now. So expect to see more of this on my channel, just normally. Half-Life Alyx, I swear I will do in fact, I might even do that Tuesday as it happens. I know I've still got to do the final part of Half-Life Alyx. That is still yet to do. I will probably do that on Tuesday unless something else comes up. And then, Ryan, I see you're in the chat. Are you up for some more of that pack testing on Thursday, maybe? Because I know you've got a slammed stream schedule, but yeah, if you've got time, that's fine. I have other stuff I can do if not, but yeah, it's nice when we get duo streams, but I will definitely be doing more of this, so thank you for stopping by. I'm going to end the stream here. I know it's kind of short for what I usually do, but again, it is an off day, so it's not aiming for the usual 3 to 4 hours. But hopefully you all enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed doing it and got some good insight into how possible a sub 22 run is with this current route that we've got. But I do mean to have a look at the world record a bit more and try and replicate some of the stuff in there and make it even quicker. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye, farewell. I'm going to go and chill and just chill the rest of the weekend because, whew, my god, this run. My whole body is devoid of energy now. So, I'm going to stop rambling because I am just literally rambling at this point. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, check out UKSM for more speedruns if that's your thing. But for now, I'm going to say see you later and see you next time. Bye-bye.